goddamn Gucci, Louis, 3-buy logo. These niggas goddamn.
Yes! Yes!
Patch 1.10, am I right? The tier list I'll be showcasing today displays the base amount of poise you get during the light attacks of weapons that have active hyper armor frames. You can use this list as a general way of seeing which weapon class has the best poise from top to bottom. You clicked on this video looking for the numbers, and with no further delay, let's jump right into the goods. Kicking off the top of the list, we have colossal weapons. The two-handed or one-handed light attacks of these weapons grant a base 98.9 poise. Next up on the list are colossal swords. These will grant a base 90 poise when using a light attack with one hand or two. Next up on the list, we have great hammers. You will only be getting active hyper armor frames when you're two-handing these weapons. When you do, your light attacks will receive a base 76.9 poise. The first oddity of this list graces us with its foul presence. The long shaft axe grants a base 70 poise when two-handing, 11 more poise than the other great axes. These poise values follow the same trend with every attack you use. Even Ashes of War that use level 3 hyper armor such as Stamp Sweep or Chilling Mist. Next, we have greatswords, great axes, curved greatswords, and great spears. These weapon classes will grant a base 59 poise when using a two-handed light attack. Bringing a conclusion to our list, we have halberds and hammers. These will grant a base 52 poise when using a two-handed light attack. Our second outlier presents itself in the form of the mace. Your one-handed heavy attacks will grant you a base 52 poise with this weapon, a perk reserved only for colossal swords and weapons. Now that that's over, let's talk for a bit about poise in the current patch. Now that passive hyper armor has been severely nerfed, people have been asking all sorts of questions about poise. The most common question I've seen is, does poise even matter anymore? Well, yes and no. No matter how much poise you stack, you'll still be staggered by smaller weapons such as two-handed straight swords or rapiers. Stacking poise for passive hyper armor benefits matters like 80% less than it used to, if that makes sense. Stacking poise for active hyper armor benefits is 80% more effective than it used to be. Hyper armor calculations used to be some complicated algebraic formula that would diminish the returns of the poise your armor granted you. FromSoft figured out that its player base is filled with stupid idiots such as myself that don't want to solve for X whenever they have a question about what they can and can't tank. Stacking poise for active hyper armor is more important and more beneficial than it has ever been in any Souls game. Instead of some 7th grade algebra, all we need to do in order to calculate how much poise we have during active hyper armor frames is some 3rd grade multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Simply take the poise you have listed in the game's menu, this is your armor poise, and add it to the values I showed in the tier list. If you have 54 poise and do a light attack with a colossal sword, you'll get 144 poise. If you want to know what your poise will be during attacks with level 3 hyper armor, such as charged heavies, Stamp Sweep, Chilling Mist, and others, just multiply the base amount of poise from your weapon's two-handed light attack by 2. Then, add it to the poise you get from your armor. The base 90 poise from my two-handed colossal sword light attack, multiplied by 2, is 180. Then I add the poise from my armor, which is 54, and I am left with a value of 234 poise. To figure out your level 1 hyper armor values, find out what 75% of your weapon's light attack poise bonus is, then add it to your armor poise. 75% of my Colossal Sword light attack is 67.5. Adding that to my armor poise of 54 gives me a total of 121.5 poise during my level 1 hyper armor attacks. These include my crouching and rolling light attack, backstep light attack, running light attack, and jumping light attack. To figure out your level 0 hyper armor values, take 50% of your weapon's light attack poise bonus, then add it to your armor poise. 50% of my Colossal Sword light attack is 45. Adding that to my 54 armor poise gives me 99 poise during my level 0 hyper armor attacks. This only includes my guard counters. That's all I have for today. Farewell.